Hi, my name's Frank Alvarez. I'm the president of the UPA, and I'm going to talk to you about the UPA speed and what it means to you as a player. Now, the term speed is what the professional players used to often use in reference to another player's ability, and I first heard it when I started competing professionally. Players would often say of other players, that player's got speed, or the player has no speed. Or they would ask, what is his speed? To me, it just automatically made sense because what do we do when we talk about running the table? We run a rack. Well, how fast do you run? How much speed do you have? The very definition of speed is the rate at which someone or something is able to move or operate. So we don't use the term rating. We actually use the term speed, and now you know why. Now, upon joining the UPA, you were prescribed what's called an initial speed of 1 through 10. As you can see here for this player, their initial speed that was prescribed to them was a 3. Now, obviously, this number, it's never going to change. And it's very important information because when I look back at a player's history, I can see what the player was brought in as. Have they gotten better? Have they gotten worse? Was the player's speed fair? Was it accurate? Was it within the range of what we would like for our reps when they sign people up? If a player's initial speed is too high, then their experience in our pool leagues is going to be very uncomfortable for them. So we actually go through training for all of our new representatives, and we actually monitor very closely what they're prescribing as initial speeds so that we can have conversations with them and say, in general, you're prescribing them too high or too low, because the new rep doesn't know yet or isn't familiar yet with how the system works or what the system calls a 3. But with a little bit of guidance and them seeing feedback and seeing actual statistics on players and their matches and their games and seeing how speeds play out, our representatives catch on really quick and are able to prescribe fair initial speeds that are competitive for everyone. Okay, moving along to our official speed. Here's the player's current official speed in 8-ball, which is a 4. And the player is also a 4 in 9-ball and in 10-ball. Now, they're not tied to one another because often players don't play at the same speed when it comes to the different disciplines of the game. You'll see, and let me just show this to you here, you can go down and actually look at this player's speed history. You can just pick a year, and you'll be able to see when and what edits were made to your speed. So here, this player's speed was actually dropped at the beginning of February. And that lasted, it looks like, for about a month. And then they were raised back up. And then they were dropped again. Now, just an interesting side note, I could actually go in and see, was it me? Did I make that drop? Did I make the bump? Did I make the adjustment? Or was it the system? Or did I do one and the system did the other? It's possible that this player filled out a speed review. All of this information is there along with notes. When they filled out a speed review, why were they dropped? Why were they increased? And understand something. League operators and representatives and UPA staff, they don't even have the ability within the system to actually edit a player's speed. This is done for the purpose of integrity. It has to be an integral system. I myself have the ability to edit it along with the SSR program, which is running every night. So I like to call it Ultron. Kind of a little fun note there. Ask me about it sometime. But either myself or Ultron will edit it. I'll take in and look, and I'll actually learn from each player and go from there. Anyway, getting back to the graph, you can see that the player's speed, at least in 2019, was not changed in 9-ball or 10-ball. Now, just so you know, on this end, sharing with you interesting information, most of our players, once they've been adjusted in their official speed and we've got their initial speed out of the way, about 70 to 75% of the players that come to the UPA and play amateur pool will basically remain the same within a speed or two. Why is that? That's because Monday through Friday, people are working 9 to 5, and most of the time they're just playing league or playing pool on their league night. If you're only playing pool once a week on league night, then what that really means is you're ready to play pool after league night. So thank you for spending a few minutes with me. Welcome to the UPA. Be sure to leave comments and questions. I'm always looking to make the system better. If you happen to be wearing a What's Your Speed hat or a What's Your Speed shirt at our Las Vegas Nationals, don't be surprised if I come up to you and ask you if you'd like to have a live speed review in honor of this video. Welcome to the UPA. I look forward to evolving your game.